So we've got a really global understanding of the world, but we've also got a feeling that things need to be local. And this is this kind of classic think globally, act locally phenomena. But that's actually harder than you think to do in practice. So Transition Towns again sits somewhere in between this, recognising global issues, but really trying to inspire people to act locally.
Transition towns are unique in that they're starting to emerge as these umbrella community-led initiatives that are looking at responding from their own perspective, bringing their own point of view to how we must develop action. They're also unique in that they focus on transition.
The difference are that we are much more aware of the things we can achieve together as a community group.
People who join into Transition Towns don't just want to talk, but they really want to do something.
What Transition promotes, living more simply, using less, reconnecting to our local economy, to more seasonal foods, is what I would be doing anyway, even if climate change proved to be no longer a problem or peak oil was solved. And for me, I think that's just totally it. I like doing this stuff. This is how I want to live regardless of what is happening.
It's a philosophy that you can adapt to fit your own strengths in your own community, but it's inspiring and it makes you realise you're not just a little group working in a little suburb in Auckland, you're actually part of a whole international movement, which is really cool.
How many of us fantasise about going to Nelson or going and getting 10 acres up in Warkworth? Or like all of us, I think everyone like us that lives in a city has that rural dream. And that's why I love this quote, because I'm assuming you're all stuck in your urban settings and going to make a go of it in the city. I don't think what the world needs right now is yet another group of people going off into the hills and creating a model of what most people can't have. What we need now is actually working models of already existing communities that are managing change effectively and empowered by that process. And that's exactly what Transition Towns and their messy, complicated, fail, grow, drama are all about. Is dealing with Auckland and trying to make it all happen.
We still want to grow things, and we do, but yeah, it's about people.
People were really excited about the idea of being in something from the ground up and the idea that you can create new community. And I think hopefully that's something that inspires you all here. There's the fear and the dread of what may happen.
What's inspired us to come together is the fear of not doing anything, the fear of being in the future, not kind of creating any change. So we've come together to do some positive action.
But there's also the excitement of being in a situation of possible crisis, but that gives us the opportunity to do new and exciting things.
I feel that now it's a good time to take what we're doing in a small way into the larger neighbourhood.
I call it collective creativity, and it's really inspiring to have people work together for common good.
To have people I can rely on and who I can call upon, and that Transition Town has made that possible.
I now have a whole group of like-minded people in my community that I can talk to, that I can call on. We meet regularly and discuss things that are of interest to us, and if we want to get something started, then there's a bunch of people that we can bounce ideas off.
Build a community spirit with each other, one that celebrates life and I guess creates a living neighbourhood.
But we'd love to see it grow right through Auckland and make Auckland be, this tagline, the world's most livable city.